The username and the password is basically the same username and password that you're using to log into the app, so you don't have to remember multiple passwords and stuff. You can log in with it. You come up with a map. You can see where your truck is, at least the last recorded location of your truck. Scroll around, and this kind of will move around with you as you move about the country. Over here on the left-hand side is the different options. The first one is the logs, the ELD logs. You can load this. We'll keep 6 months of logs for you. You can see them all here, and we put these little icons up so you can quickly see if there's any kind of problem with them you want to fix so you don't get dinged for anything during inspection. The little lock tells you whether you signed it or not. The clock, if it's red, it means it's not 24 hours. And if there's this red circle instead of the check, that means there's some kind of violation that the system has found that you probably want to go correct if you're able to. And you can scroll back and through these and stuff. If you want to see any particular log, you can just click on your name, and it'll bring up the log. This is what it looks like on the website. It's similar to what it looks like on the app, only this is obviously formatted for printing. So it's all the stuff that you're typically seeing up here about the day, the graph, links to the DVIRs. This is kind of cool. If you did a DVIR, which hopefully you did, pre-trip, you can click on it. This is what it looks like on the website, so it's very good looking. You can see anything you notified that was wrong. Any pictures that you took or anything show up on here. You can also print the log. To print it, just right-click and hit print, and it'll be formatted for printing. You can print it, save it to a PDF if you want to pull it down and keep it, or if you want to put it on a piece of paper so you have it. You can do that. There's a lot of other options up here. All the DVIRs, you can get to them not just through the ELD, but also just a list so you can see all of them. We do keep a time clock. This is good if you're mixed CDL driving, meaning you got to keep your hours, your work hours, as well as your drive time. If you don't need to keep that, you can just ignore this. It's just basically if you're on duty or driving, the system considers you clocked in. If you're off duty or sleeping, the system considers you clocked out. All the IFTA calculations are here. Just click on that IFTA, and for the current quarter, it'll pull it up. It'll basically sum up by state. If you punch your fuel in, which hopefully you do, it'll sum that out up here and put it in by state, how many gallons you got, spread that across, and also show you all your entries and exits, what the odometer was, how many miles you did, and the time and everything, because this is what you need to fill out those jurisdiction changes on your IFTA reports. We have the fuel logs, so you can see your fuel logs over here. This is all the data that you punched in. Then we have two little audits for you. One is a quick audit. So this goes, and it's a little more detailed than that ELD list I showed you up here, because it goes through and it tells you not only with the icons, it tells you what it thinks is wrong. There's 18 different CSA points categories that we run these logs through for you. So you can see on here anything it says. Looks like here a lot of them are not signed. But this way, a little more detail, you can click on it, you can fix it. We also give you this risk profile. This is if you did get audited, how many of your logs over the past 6 months have some kind of problem that we're able to detect. So obviously, if you want to look at this maybe every week and then just try and make sure you keep these at 0, and then if you do that along with making sure there's nothing on this audit report, this only shows you the logs that have a problem, where this one shows you all your logs. So if you can keep this green and keep this empty, then you know you're in good shape from a log standpoint. And that's it. Pretty simple little website. It's a nice complement to the app, and it pretty much gives you all the tools you need to be compliant without a lot of other pomp and circumstance or junk to try and learn or get in the way. So that is the quick walkthrough of the ELD LTE single user website. Thanks.